Maker
Get
is
this
active.
thing going. Starting soon and get everything set
Let's go.
up. Just go to
Mommy, let's go.
video.
Yeah. Oh, you want to figure out how to do the Discord foogies?
We'll figure out all that stuff. Yeah.
You want to just do that tomorrow or something?
We'll do all that. We can do all that Discord stuff another day. We don't gotta worry about it now. You ain't gotta worry about that
Alright.
now. Worry about it another day. I'm not worried about setting all that up right now. I'm more worried about playing Fate.
Okay.
When I started, I played the first Fate, second Fate, third Fate, and the fourth Fate. I loved the third one, which was Traitor's Soul. That's the one I played the most. It was, I don't know, I liked it. I didn't like the Curse King as much. I mean, yeah, I get each one added a little bit more for you to play and do. I don't know. I just like the third one more. I don't know if it's because I just played it more or what. I played the first one on an old computer as a kid. Ended up breaking that computer somehow, but hey, I love Fate. I'm happy. Yeah, no, I don't know how I broke it. I just broke it. I had a bad technology touch until I was like 16, but I'm better with technology now. I build computers and all that. It's fun to do.
Yeah, he
I have
does
all
it for a
these.
living. I'm joking. He wishes.
I ain't built like that.
Honestly, though.
I'd rather repair them, but that whole industry's crap. But making a remaster to Fate that I honestly did not expect to have happen is a really nice thing.
Are you playing a remaster?
The Reawakened.
Reawakened version?
Yeah, I'm playing Reawakened. I might as well. The graphics and everything looked nice on it. Adventure.
Okay, do you, so you could play each a fake game through the Reawakened?
Yeah, so the Reawakened pretty much gives you all of them, but you're paying for all of them either way. You're not paying just the single price, the $4 per each game. You're paying for all of them. You're paying
So you're
for
paying
reanimated everything. Even the UI has changed.
Is there so like what is it, like $20?
I spent $20 when it first launched and I saw it launch. I instantly bought it. I believe I think it's near 30. I honestly don't know off the top of my head what it is.
Yeah, I can check real quick.
I mean, I was imp on my first one, but I'm normally a human just because I think they're better with the mana. And that's normally what I do. So I think we'll just stick with the human.
Yeah, it's $25.
Yeah, I knew there's something around there. The long hair with the glasses. Harry Potter looking glasses. Just random name it. Next we're gonna be Cad.
And we're gonna be Cad today.
And we're gonna name our pet Zor. We could have a dog, we could have a cat, we got a boar, a fox, a phoenix, a strider, a drone.
No, get the phoenix and name it Kylan. Yo, you have your friend in that.
Okay, fine. Man, I have caps lock on. Oh my gosh. But either way, I don't remember. I believe they did change since they did add all the games into it. Because normally I'm playing the first one as of this moment. The Reawakened, but it's the first one of the series. I believe they only had the cat and the dog as your pet for the first one. They didn't have all these options. Like I especially did not remember there being a phoenix or there was a drone, a strider. I don't ever be in those. But yet again, I haven't played the fourth one that much, so. This one is the first. But I'm saying like when I did play a series of all of them,
Its doorway leads to infinite possibility,
Oh, okay.
to
Yeah, I was lost.
subterranean lands fabled in stories.
I'm just
and
gonna
myths.
definitely so that it just plays
Many
this
adventurers
story.
have passed over that ancient threshold, some to find fame, glory, and wealth beyond telling, and others never to return. The town of Grove has ever been a safe haven at the dungeon's mouth, a watering hole and resting place for weary adventurers. Here, great tales are told by the inn's fire, journeys are planned, and legacies are made. The minstrels sing of the great feats of heroes long gone, and statues ring the square, a testament to their deeds. After traveling many hard and dusty days, you and your faithful companion arrive at last in the fabled forest town, which waits beneath the long shadow of the gate. Within these walls lies the path to infinite adventure. It is here that you will test your worth, and perhaps find fortune and glory along the way. It is here that you will determine your fate.
Tales of the Great Hydra, whose name is spoken in whispers. Shade Kicker for centuries has waited on the 40th level of the dungeon. Evil seeping up towards the town. You must destroy it once and for all. Rid the world of its evil influence. And is your fate, adventure. Will you meet it? Eventually, I'll meet it. I mean, it's gonna be a while. I never really rush in this game, especially with how many freaking levels there is. I believe they put like 2.1 billion levels in the dungeon, I believe is what it was. They have a lot of levels in this dungeon. I mean, like, when I played Trader Soul, it's not really a beat the game kind of thing. It's an RP, it's like RPG style. You do quests, you level up, you go through the dungeon, you just gain power and fight mobs. Not mobs, not Minecraft, it's monsters.
How do you beat the game? Is there a way to beat the game?
Pretty much, you just get to level 40 and beat. I never beat the game personally. I mean, I'm pretty sure just that little quest line right there. Go to level 40 and defeat that guy might be it. This is only the first one, so there is a lot less to it.
Okay.
This is the one I technically played most because how much I played as a kid. My sister always made me stolen rat. Maybe I had lost a rum. The first level.
You have received the quest.
My sister always, every time she saw a chest, she got scared by a mimic one time, and she would always make me. Every time she's like, "Get over here, William. You gotta go open the chest." And 9 times out of 10, it wasn't a mimic. But I have noticed in this one there is more often mimics.
You have received the
But
quest.
She was more traumatized.
I don't know why. I don't know if it was just a thing of enjoyment. But she always had me, ever since a few times of opening a chest she ever got a mimic, she always made me do it. Of course, that was before, you know, the computer broke and everything. The animation and everything in this is just so much nicer. I love it.
You have gained fame.
Gain fame. Kill the rat.
The quest is completed.
Already. I'm not used to tab being the swap items. You know, I'm used to being backspace. At least spacebar is still a rage attack. That's good. It used to be you used to be able to just pretty much just purely use a mouse. You obviously can't do that anymore, especially if you get spells. You gotta hold Q. It used to be all right here. They made it more detailed, and I love it. I mean, this is like a game like you're doing the same stuff over and over, but this is like one of the games like some people just don't get bored of. Like, even though like I believe the first game came out in 2005, people like when they released a plush on Steam, people were buying the plush. Like, it was still played.
Oh, I didn't really even hear about the game game until you showed it to me.
Yeah, and you weren't really able to. Definitely can use that, but even though it's quest time, so it doesn't matter. You boost that right away. You didn't really grow up on it, so I'm not too worried about that. I didn't think you would ever hear it.
I was more just growing up with the Xbox.
I grew up on first with the. Actually, I grew up with an Xbox and a computer at the same time, but it was my brother's Xbox, so I only got to use it a handful of times. And then I played this on my mom's computer. In fact, this was her game. So.
This is your mom's game?
Yeah, it was her game. Of course, you know, we had our own files. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they let you have different characters, like more than just one. Yeah, they do. But
I assume most games are like that.
yeah, it's just
I know,
I'm trying to
I know
remember
some
everything.
Games, yeah, some games even now are like that. Like Hogwarts Legacy.
I remember having
you
3
have-
characters.
Stamina is low.
I'm out of steam. Game.
But yeah, I remember in Hogwarts Legacy, you can have up to 4.
Pretty nice. I think you can have up to 4 in this one as well. I remember at least having 3. Of course, I'd have just 1 file for my own. Everyone else would be the one. Then I'm back. Really worth that? 1 to 6, 4 to 10 slow. I'll go slow, so I might as well just go with the crude hammer. I can't remember what I was saying. One thing that's gonna take getting used to is fishing. Like, I'm not used to this being what it looks like for a fishing spot. Little particles like that. Before it was like that, but it never was like as spread out, so it's kind of a little bit harder to tell. Like, hey, you gotta where to click. Let's just let my Phoenix fight it a little bit, because I don't want to die. The first level, so I should be fine.
He's sending me to my death, guys.
And you flee, you don't die. You flee, and then I can just send you up to town, and bam, you're already healed. I don't know what you do up in town, but I just send you up there, and it ain't no matter. You just heal yourself. No health to full health.
Yo, let's go.
You have completed the quest.
I mean, in this one, there is a lady that will heal you to full, so there is that. I normally focus on like the charm ability, because that, I mean, it makes your summons more powerful. I don't even care about.
I dropped my plate and it's
Y'all for now, I don't care.
I dropped my plate and splattered ketchup.
5 points. I think I might just stay away from magic for the moment, because obviously I'm gonna need strength, dexterity, and vitality.
Yeah, vitality is helpful.
Well, obviously everything important right now, but I'm just gonna put all 5 of this first level in strength. And I am dual wielding at the moment, 2 hammers. So 3 into that. Critical strike, I shouldn't really worry about that at the moment. It's not really something I need to worry about.
What do you have? Axes or hammers?
I can have anything, but at the moment I have 2 hammers.
Why
So-
not just put it into your hammer skill for now?
I guess. Actually, I'm thinking. Do 1 sword, 'cause I'm probably gonna have a sword next. And I guess.
Okay.
Is it a hammer or is it a club? 3 hammer. Yeah, so it's a hammer class. Hammer. Just put 2 in hammer class. And B opens a spell book. K opens this. Oh, so there has to be a shortcut to just opening. I don't know. I can just press. What is it? Huh. She opens quest.
Usually it's like J or something.
Yeah, J does open quest. Like I said, they changed it. It used to all just be on here in the bottom, opening quests, saving and exiting. They changed it a little bit. I don't know if I want to fight this one. This is technically a boss. But... level up. I heal anyways. I'm not too worried about it. And it gave me a mace. I doubt I can use it. And 42 strength. I'm a little away from there, so I'm just gonna upsell on that. I do know if I identify the items before I sell them, I do have a chance to get more for it. That is nice, but I don't have any of that right now. Probably buy it though.
So are you just going around in different, like, it's just a big old maze?
Yeah, I mean, practically, yeah, it is just a maze. Each level it has a part of a map. Toggle the map. Control, Alt, Z. It's not. Oh, it is M. Okay. And
Yeah, like it's like a basic knowledge that maps are
well, I'm used to it being tab because I'm pretty sure in the first ones it was tab. But you can zoom it out. Obviously, in this one, it doesn't make it.
I'm just saying, like newer.
Yeah. And
like even with Minecraft, like one of the mods that I have for the mod pack.
let's write it
The
down.
map mod, the opening map is.
That's fair. I'm just curious what else they might have added if they added different pets just for you to start off with. Yeah, that's what I'm curious. Like, did they change anything else, or did they just keep most of it the same? I don't remember 2 of those pets. I might be wrong. They might have had it in the first one. I don't remember them being in it.
Your stamina is low.
Really gotta work on the stamina.
They probably did add new things.
I mean, they might have. I honestly don't know. I haven't looked into it. I kind of just playing other stuff to really be worried about it. So
I could assume so, just because.
A fine day.
The white question marks are in the town are the ones that will give you a quest. The ones that are like yellowed out with exclamation point. Not quite. Why did I say question marks? And I'm too tired. Exclamation points. They are the ones you just completed a quest for. Not everyone will give you a quest right away. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, come back later." Obviously, it's so early. They will.
You have received a task.
More quests you do, more fame and leveling you will get. See, level 3, you get. Before I used to be like yelling you down here, like, "Hey, you gotta level up, you gotta do your points." I want to get a fishing rod. So where is he at? One dude you can find. Yeah, he's over here. You can find this dude in there. You might be able to find a little penguin. I don't know if he's in the first one, but he is in the second one. A penguin sells just fish only. So that... I don't know what you do yet. You get a town porter scroll. They do have a number of cells, some that even do help you in combat. Alright, so I want the fishing rod, even though it takes up so much space. I already can use an orc spear. I don't remember there being an orc spear either. That they might have. I've added a few things.
So what? Like their inventory system is kind of like Resident Evil.
I have, I mean, honest, I never really played Resident Evil. I've never.
Resident Evil. It's like the best one I can say is Tetris like.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I mean, for this, you just have a sort button too, that you can just auto puts it. So, I mean, it makes it a little easier.
Hmm.
I like it. I mean, I don't know if this one has the town portals, but in one of them, they do have town portals and as a spell, and then they also have it as a identify as a spell. So it eliminates the buying the book process, because sometimes they don't restock the books and you're kind of out of luck.
So what's the point of books?
If you're deep in a dungeon, right click a town of books portals. You got a portal to go back to town. And identify, for example, I'm gonna do it to this quiver. It tells you what enchants it pretty much has on it. It has +5 in bow crossbow skill. 5, not +5, just 5 bow and crossbow skill. So I mean, that's just +5. Not any use of to me right now because I don't have a bow, and I doubt I can buy one.
You have received
But the one neat thing about fishing, though, which is like one of the top things, it's one of the, even though it's like takes so long, you can get pretty darn good things. Like you can become rich just off fishing alone. This is the armor guy. He has really much nothing.
That sounds familiar. Just fishing. It can make you rich in the game.
Well, if you're lucky.
Oh yeah, in Stardew Valley, it's like that. You can just make a lot of money off of that itself.
There we go. And can't do anything else. So I'm just gonna rock with the club and a shield. I have some China blocking, even though I didn't do anything of that. I do have skill points, though. So just keep the strength the way it is. Just work on dexterity, because that's gonna be important. I'm gonna work on
Dexterity for.
actually this one. It tells you affects the likelihood of striking an opponent as well as likelihood of dodging an attack. Plus it each armor and weapon has a different requirement of strength, dexterity. Even some will take vitality away from, which reduces your HP and stamina. Dexterity and strength are key to having powerful weapons and powerful armor. Because if you don't have a lot of that, you ain't gonna get good armor, you ain't gonna get good weapons. I think
Does your pet,
dexterity is
level
one
up?
of... What?
Does your pet level up?
Yes, I do believe so. He has a... I want to send him home. How do I open the pet's inventory? They changed it. You used to just click on an icon up there. Oh, yeah, the whole pet's inventory too. So if you have too much, throw them in there, and when you send them up to town, like to heal too, you're also not just healing him, you're having him auto sell everything.
Ah.
There. I'm like, there's a socket though, so I want to keep that. That can just go that in there for the moment. All the dinging from jewelry does get pretty annoying. And with that, now that I have a fishing rod, I can fish. In the town, I believe it's right by the graveyard in this one, where you can fish without any issues. Yeah, right here. And this one, you just click in the jewelry there. Cool. Then you gotta wait for the exclamation point. If you do it right, it can be really tedious, whether you do it right or not. I would always have, when I was playing it, when you press your inventory, it would just have it half the screen and you could see what you got. Of course, in this one, I don't even know where it just went. The fish just got catch the fish, did I not? Said I did. If not. Alright, it's fine.
what it is.
We're just gonna catch one more thing and then just go right back into the dungeon. This is just gonna be a quick stream. It is about 1 AM now. And a 7 AM shift.
Yeah.
But you also, you know how you're that I have a phoenix. I just got a club. That's cool. 3 to 12. Is it better? Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that even though I don't have. Oh, it is a club and mace. And I did a hammer, so I don't have it, but that's fine. I don't have to. And I didn't even catch a fish. I caught a cape. That's no wonder I didn't. Okay. So we will put there. Because that's what sucks about like starting off is you don't know what weapon you're gonna get. Some will be better, worse, mostly worse.
Right. That's how most games are, just like trial and error.
I guess dexterity help with like taking damage too.
There's a monster chasing after you.
I ain't worried about it. I'm trying to go to the second level. Or two are on level 2 and one's on level 4. I went the complete wrong way, so I guess we're running longer. I guess we're gonna fight an Emerald Gel. Before I send you up there, I have to make sure That's not it. Right down here on the map, it tells you at least what will let you go down. Send deeper in the dungeon. Hey, the 2.1 billion. It's either billion or trillion. I honestly don't know. I have points? I thought I used it all. What? I guess it tells you up here. So 2. So I guess I can work on club and mace. Just put that in there. A little bit in each. So I can do a little bit of damage. The annoying part at this current level standpoint is just gonna be running out of stamina because you do so much running. And there we go. Look at that.
Is there a way to regain stamina or something?
Yeah, I mean, it naturally regains.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking about it. And then there's a mental map spell, which say you have your new map at max, it will automatically appear everything to you. Which in this one, I guess it's kind of neat because it will tell you where everything's at before you're just running around hoping you find something. But
You're tolerated.
I am. I'm not the best at the moment. I mean, you also can like say you rich yourself out. You don't have enough fame to do anything. Get better quests and such. You can pay your own GP and upgrade yourself. Have him play a song, and instead of being like the tolerated, I could be. I don't know what the next one is. I've never really paid attention to it, but you can get the next rank up.
Known or something?
I don't think it's known. It would be. I think it'd be too soon of one. Because I don't remember there being a fire elemental in the first one. I remember being rats, bats, and gels in the first ones. I remember what else I remember in the first ones, but definitely wasn't a fire elemental. That's one thing, sure. Yeah, skeletons too. Just for like the beginning levels at least. Of course, the further you get, the more you get spikes, tarantulas, and you'd have murder spiders in the first ones as well. There's a numerous number of mobs. That I do not like that right there, but we'll go fight it. Toothpicker, the Night Stalker.
You have been granted new skills.
At this point, still tolerated though. I had to get 1,000 for the next level, which I get from doing quest.
Dang, it takes that much.
It takes a lot, but you get a good chunk of quests. So, just gonna focus on dexterity for the moment.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't really have a that goal for what I want to do yet. But then attack magic, just because you have fireball.
Magic
Podcast, yeah. Fireball.
Fireball. Yeah, I'm taking my my stick. I'm the
I
fire
cast
guy.
fireball.
I cast testicular torsion.
First you did.
Yeah,
Swag.
get your testicles twisted around, boy.
I don't wanna do all that. I'm good.
Oh my god! Testicular torsion.
It's just nice to add the fact of all these spells, because at some points you can be completely outnumbered. There's some spells you can slow the enemies down, some spells you make yourself attack real quick.
Ah, that's nice. You gotta say that.
Shrine of Learning. Guess I didn't prove that.
Fate has
Strength is raised by 1 point. That's what sucks about the Shrine of Learnings, is either it can decrease you by quite a bit, or it'll increase you by a little, or decrease you.
Well, so they make you dumber.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you could be like right at, like, I've been at points where I've been like, right so close to use a decent piece of armor. I use that, and then I'm set back. And I'm not
And
I'm at no more.
it's just like
completed the quest.
just a little bit, just like.
It doesn't necessarily make you dumber, it just makes your stats worse. I wouldn't say dumber, that could be a little mean.
Yeah, that could be actually.
I forgot about the death caps. The walking mushroom and a beetle,
Your
of
pet has
course.
increased in power.
And you just leveled up, you increased in power.
I'm leveled up.
Okay, I gotta still find that on level 2.
What do you gotta find?
Gotta find some kind of gel. Slippy a boss I gotta find before I can go down.
Yeah, you have to find a boss gel.
It is... Destroy Goldfinger, the Emerald Gel. Goldflinger, not... Whatever.
Ghoulflinger.
Yeah, whatever. I ain't here, you're here.
It is ghoul.
Yeah, same deal. Just spelled
No.
differently, it's fine.
No, there's a difference between gold and ghoul.
I know, but I ain't conscious, I guess.
You're not conscious. Then how are you playing this game?
Dude, my brain ain't there. Brain ain't there. It's doing this thing.
Who are you having play
Your
this game
stamina
for you?
is low.
I don't know, man.
Your sister?
Nah. You be at college. Here it is. Wolflinger. You also know, man, I be reading words wrong too much. And now I can go.
Yo, let's go.
Damn. Save some stamina. Continue running. At least the stamina regens pretty quickly.
Save some stamina. Where's the stamina bar?
I don't.
wait.
You see the little running character? Yeah, that's your stamina bar.
Yeah, I see it now.
Eye drops. There wasn't even eye drops in the first one either. I think they kind of just combined all 4 games into. I think they might have mixed a bit of each one. I mean, obviously, some made some better.
Yeah. It is Reawakened, so it's more.
Like, this area right here looks so nice. And this Brain Beast, I never saw that in the first one. I saw that in the third, but I never saw it in the first. Fireball! You did.
Fireball!
Fireball.
Fireball! Testicular torsion!
Alright, we're gonna stop with that testicular torsion. We don't need to do all that, man. It's not doing nothing to no one.
My spells are failing, man. My spells are failing. How dare you? Come on, spells work. Why won't you work? Anger.
3 to 9 damage. Kind of like my, I mean, even though I do attack, keep what I'm at. Identify, really worth it. Yeah, I think that might be worth it. Damage plus 7 down damage. Dead. This does 50% damage dealt bonus. I think that kind of rules it out, you know. I think that kind of makes it better.
Makes sense. And is it a fast weapon?
Yeah, it's fast. Sword class. I haven't worked on anything in the sword, but so I have to hold on to all these
Usually,
potions for
because
now.
it's fast, you're able to deal more damage just because, just due to the fact that you're able to move it, like attack faster. Bum, 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 bum.
The sword.
Firestorm!
Look, yeah, look at it. It has like an aura to it.
It's like a fiery aura on it.
Remember as a kid, like, oh, look at all this gold. Can I have it? Because it's shiny. And no, nope, can't have the gold. Just put all that gold in front of your face.
The trap. You have sprung the trap.
It's just like, you just pass by the gold, just like, oh, it's just gold. I won't grab it.
Since we just need to get level 4 over with, we'll just head down there now, and we can head back up here and make sure everything's explored. There you go. Used to have to hold shift to hold continuously attack. Now you can just hold it on the monster. Nice. I'm so used to the habit of just click, click, click though.
Yeah, that's how I am usually with Minecraft. With Cisco's, you can hold down on the button, on the mouse button, and you'll
Very
be able
much
to
damage.
just continuously attack.
Nope, 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 nope. I am not trying to die today. No, thank you. I'm near death.
Oh,
I did not want to break that, bro. Did not want to break that. I am scared of you, but I just want to hit you from like this. To level up, exactly what I was planning to happen to.
let's go.
Alright, we're just gonna have to do vitality. We got 2 little health. And we technically have a sword right now, right? Yeah, swords is probably gonna be one of the main things you end up using. at least in the early stages. I've used it because you get some pretty fast and swords to do like 30
Later
damage.
stages or just early stages?
Early stages, and there is some that are in the sword class that are each class has a weapon that does good in the late stages. Just put it that way. I mean, it's kind of just good to have, I guess, a little bit in each.
That's right.
You have sprung the trap.
Makes sense.
First, farther you down, the harder things get. Easier it is to get screwed on.
Wow.
Alright, that was being
Hey,
attacked.
good. I was about to say, you're gonna attack my dude.
What do you get for checking my phone in the middle of a dungeon?
Yeah, why are you checking your phone in the middle of a dungeon?
I thought I'd be safe. I'm on level 4. But then I get jumped by the one dude. One dude that's been
You're about to
screwing
get
me up.
jumped again.
Ah, these imps aren't that. The imps are weak. They ain't one to worry about.
I'm just looking at the map to see when monsters are coming at you.
Could use health potions, but I never personally really used them. I always just got a minor heal spell and then just used that repeatedly if I could get away. But there's just still some points that if you end up fighting, you're gonna die. And there's no avoiding it. Honestly, I don't know many people anymore that would be interested in this game. I mean, I have one coworker that played the first ones, and he was like, "Oh, did you see this come out?" 'Cause I talked about Fate one day at work, and he was like, "Yeah, we just started talking about it." And I was like, "It'd be kind of sucky before it came out. If you weren't able to like transfer your files over from your previous file, I definitely should not be that close. Previous gameplays, so even though it's a whole different game, I thought they'd be able to make a way for you to import from the original ones. I am too low on health to even try to get close to this dude.
Insufficient mana.
Well, he's a big
Your
boy.
mana is low.
Yeah,
That's a big boy.
I'm just trying to keep my distance. He's not the fastest. I just don't have a great mana.
Your
And
notoriety
there we
is
go.
growing.
More no
Pack is
righty.
full.
Inventory is full. Wonderful. Don't care about you. Why am I getting all these light quivers? Need you.
Good question.
At this point, just sell them. 4 to 11, 3 to 9. I want the damage up, honestly. It honestly probably does more than this one. Just get rid of some of these potions for the moment. Take a few, 'cause we're just gonna find more. Not too worried about having stamina potions. Keep the bigger ones. Nothing with the mental math yet. And let's see what we just picked up. So that's a quest item. Even if we wanted to use it, we couldn't. And it's back armor that doesn't give you a whole lot of everything. It's still a pretty decent find for a beginner.
Sucks that you can't use it though.
It kind of does, but I mean, you can use it, but then once you turn in the quest, you won't have it anymore. I mean, there's no really, I see no point of keeping the quest items at all.
Alright.
So I love all this reanimations and everything they did to it. I hate how the imps and the goblins always try to run away. Didn't change from the first ones into this one. And there is a mimic. It's absolutely destroying me.
Did you use the revive?
Just gonna see if the pet will do it. I don't want to use another potion right now because apparently I can't do nothing with a fireball. Sure. Make another potion. What? This spell, energy just flies straight, inflicting damage.
Oh,
Ah,
A new spell has been learned.
better.
look at that.
It might be better than the fireball because fireball's really just fire attack. Like, I guess anything like that, it might be a better. I mean, I honestly haven't really done much with mana. It's no point with my current standpoint. Since all the quests are completed, let's use the town scroll. I love that. A whole different animation than what it was in the first ones.
You enter the portal.
Right.
And market bonuses. Yeah, with that. Alright, let's go to the yellow exclamation points. Turn in some of these quests.
A fine day. You have gained experience and skill.
I lost.
What?
Your notoriety has grown.
What are you thinking? You think you would end up getting this game?
A fine day. Your pet has increased in power.
Right now,
I don't know, 6
well,
dollars.
the biggest thing I want to work on right now, just in general, is rigging my model. Because
Yeah.
I've not really been doing that as much as I should. I
You
really
have
want to be.
received a task.
And also just a bunch of
A fine day.
like college
You have
stuff,
received
especially
a
with
task.
this last month of classes.
Fair.
Finals are during the last week. We got finals in
Understandable.
a few weeks, so I'm gonna be.
Welcome, friend. You have received a quest.
I'm reading these questions. And
I will be studying quite a bit this month.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
Fastest. There's not just a fast thing, but there's a fastest. Plus defense bonus. Keep that in here for the moment. I'm not too worried about it. Never identified that. I just realized. What was that doing to me? Killing my life. That's wonderful. We're not gonna do that. I don't want my life being hurt.
Yeah, you want the life bonus, not the life takeaway.
And I realized I just threw it on. Didn't even care.
Let me show you what I have to say.
So, this is what I meant. Like, you can have town portals, but you will run out of identify books so quickly. And there's all these scrolls, and then that clears up your inventory, and you can obviously throw in that chest over there. Yeah, this one's something. So just that one. We have a socket, so I could probably vitality bonus. Might takes a good chunk of my money though. Vitality bonus, and it has I can put a stud into it. Just stamina recovered installed. We're gonna do. You know, I never really thought about the fact of maybe you have to correlate like these gems with certain weapons. I always thought it was like overall bonus for yourself.
Right. Waka waka bang.
I never really looked into that. It might just be that way. So probably for things you wear, you would want something like I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
Is there anything I can buy it though that will let me? Besides the vitality bonus that that well I don't know that one, but this one gives me. Just take you out, throw you there.
Drug game.
Guess just spend all my money and just go to gemstone. That's fine. Spend all my money. So should be down here, right? The gambler, right? Yep, you're the gambler.
It's practically
This dude, yeah, the prices are practically stealing. But the gambler, you quite literally are gambling. Like, you could buy a weapon and
Gambling your life away.
I mean, yes, no, you're like you could be getting crazy bad item, crazy good item. It's quite literally is gambling in this game, but it's supportive gambling. This dude, if I gave him money, he will make me a local hero.
Gambling.
In a way, it helps you.
Good day to you.
You feel healthy.
Refreshed me. I thought you were
I have
refreshing.
many
Ah, you were the
listed
spell
items for
one.
sale.
I get 22 magic. I can summon a skeleton to help me fight. Anything I can do right now? Lightning strike. I'm not too worried about that. I really should just give myself some more magic, but I can't. I can't. All that goes into magic because I already need mana anyways. You're a shield battle skill. Put all of that in the shield. Be important anyways.
My wares are both ancient and powerful.
Too poor.
You're too poor.
Too poor to buy a skeleton summon. My pet had anything? I know it's already in town. I'm so used to the other way. I want just sell everything to this lady.
How may I help?
Take my money.
Take my money, man. Take it all. Take all my money.
Not that though. I have enough. I have enough. I can summon a skeleton. Use this charm magic.
A new spell has been
But I have 2 attack and a charm magic.
Take my money.
Charm's pretty much just summoning, and if you up your charm magic skill, it will increase the potency or pretty much the level of your summon. Which,
You step into the
especially
portal.
early stages, it helps you greatly having a good summon. Skeleton is a sucky summon, but it's better than crab. Better than having a crab. Crab's way more slower.
Crab.
Yeah.
You don't want the crab. You never want the crab.
I mean, they have some pretty decent defense. So look at that mimic. Like before, it just would close its chest. Now you see all the teeth. You see a tongue. Look at all that detail.
They put some good detail in there.
So I could just go down and do more quests, but I really think I'm gonna get screwed if I do. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna go and do things like this. Pick up items and fight.
Your pet has grown more skilled.
You have grown more skilled. How do you feel?
I don't know.
Still feel useless?
Why is there music?
Like where in the game?
No, I opened a thing and all of a sudden music just blasts. Just blast in my ear.
Well, don't do that then. Still do it. Wonderful.
A trap has been sprung.
I'm just happy I haven't come across a poison trap yet.
Pick the animal that's looking directly at me.
So just keep it handy. Just for the summon.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings. Yo, what up, home dog?
Mean Buffalo Wild Wings.
You are exhausted.
Buffalo Wild Wings popped up on my in my email for some odd reason.
Yeah, we're just getting those spam emails.
I'm getting email from Buffalo Wild Wings. They want to give me their Buffalo Wild Wing.
You have sprung the trap. You have sprung the trap.
The 3 skeleton musketeers. Congratulations, you got the 3 skeletal musketeers.
Your pet has increased in power.
You only get them for a certain amount of time. They have health just like you too. I mean, they can honestly, you could be like sending them into battle. Okay, yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna, yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a skeleton one. They never did that before. They were all just skeleton themselves with no sword. Just
We night owls. Become night owl.
kill him, yes, do it for me.
Be night owl, people.
Increased in power.
What do you mean,
Sleep
bro?
is for the weak.
Oh, yeah. Oop, I don't know why there's another boss already. Just missed half those fireballs. Honestly, after this one, I might... Yeah, kill him, kill him.
Insect, your pet has grown
Alright,
more skilled.
after that, I'm actually just gonna down portal. I think
You step into
we
the
might
portal.
just end it here. A quick little stream. It was an hour long, not terrible. We got our first charm skill, first summon. We leveled up pretty decently. I mean, you level up pretty fairly easily in the beginning anyways. We got, I think I would say pretty lucky for the first few levels of a weapon. Lightsaber. Yeah, it does 50% dealt damage. I have ever seen a weapon do 50% dealt damage bonus, but that's pretty nice. Armor, we are significantly lacking. We'll work on that though.
Work on the armor.
We will.
You're weak. You're a weak human.
Oh yeah, well, of course we're weak, but I mean, just started. We're, of course, they're gonna have to work on the arm. Well, made some progress. We ended in here. Good chance we'll start this up again tomorrow. Today since it's 1 a.m. 30 a.m. Start this again. Do another stream of Fate Reawakened. It feels like they did a major overhaul. It feels a whole lot smoother, a whole lot nicer, and I like it. I like the first ones. Like I said, Trader Soul was one of my favorites.
Yeah, I remember you talk about how that was
It's
one of your favorites.
yeah, it's the one I played the most playtime in. I was actually doing pretty well in it. I wasn't getting lucky with loot, but I mean, I was doing pretty well for what I had. Hopefully, this one will be different. We're just gonna continue playing the first Fate of the Reawakened. And depending on how we get on level wise, we'll maybe switch to the second or third or fourth. Definitely wasn't a fan of First King, but maybe this overhaul it'll be better. Yeah.
Right.
Wish you guys all a good night or a good day, depending on where you are. And we will
You take my outro?
see you all